Hi, welcome to the Yale University Art Gallery in New Haven, Connecticut. Come on in and have a seat. This is Stories in Art. Please feel free to pause the video whenever you'd like to get a closer look at the artwork. Enjoy!
Hi, my name is Emmanuel. I'm a gallery teacher at the Yale University Art Gallery. Today, I'm going to tell a very popular story that has been told by people in many places like Greece, Egypt, Turkey, Spain, and Germany. The version I'm telling today is called The Man, the Boy, and the Donkey, and it's adapted from the Fables of Aesop, a storyteller who lived in ancient Greece. As I tell the story, we will look at this drawing titled Aesop's Fable of the Man, the Boy, and the Donkey. We don't know who the artist was, but it was made in Italy around 1565, about 450 years ago. Take a close look. What do you notice? I see a fancy border around the edge of the drawings with some blue and red decorations. I also notice that there are 3 different scenes, and each one has a man, a boy, and a donkey. I wonder if those are 3 different parts of the story. Toward the end of this video, we will look at another artwork called an etching, made in 1834 by Danish artist John Thomas Lundbye. As I tell the story, keep looking at the artwork and see what else you notice. Once upon a time, a man and a boy, who were father and son, were walking to the market, bringing their donkey to carry the things they would bring back home. It was a warm, sunny day, and as they walked down the road, they talked about all the food they would buy once they got to the town. After they had walked for a while, they encountered a farmer. He was busy taking his oxen through his field, but stopped when he saw them approaching. As they passed by the farmer, he gestured towards the donkey and said, "You fools! Why are you both walking when you have a donkey to carry you?" The man and the boy looked at each other and thought for a minute, and the man said, "He's right. Why don't you ride our donkey?" The boy climbed onto the donkey and they continued their journey to the market. Soon, the father and son met a man on his morning stroll. As they passed each other, the walker pointed and said, "You inconsiderate son, you're young and healthy. Why are you riding a donkey and making your father walk?" Once again, the father and son looked at each other and thought for a moment. The boy said, "He's right. You ride and I'll walk." The boy got off the donkey and helped his father on, and they continued on their way. A few minutes later, a group of women walked by and muttered, "What a cruel father who makes his son walk to the market while he rides the donkey." The man and boy looked at each other again and thought about what the women had said. "They're right," said the father. "Why don't we both ride the donkey? That way we can enjoy an easy trip to the market." The boy climbed on and they continued to the market. They had only been riding for a few minutes when they saw a young girl walking toward them. As she came closer, the young girl shouted, "I can't believe it. You're riding all the way to the market on that poor donkey. She's going to be exhausted. You two should be walking with your donkey, not wearing her out." By now, the man and the boy were so confused, they didn't know what to do. The man said, "At this point, we tried walking with the donkey, riding one by one, and riding together. What is the right way to travel?" "I don't know. said the boy. "No matter which way we go, someone's always telling us we're wrong." They thought, and finally the boy shouted, "I know! By now, our donkey is so tired, she shouldn't walk at all. Let's carry her so she can rest." The man and boy found a pole and carefully tied the donkey's hooves to it. They picked up the pole so the donkey was hanging from it and carried her. As they walked along, everyone who passed laughed at how silly they looked carrying their donkey. Finally, they had nearly reached the market. They began to cross the bridge over the river when one of the donkey's hooves came loose. The donkey kicked her foot and set the man and the boy off balance. They lost their grip on the pole, and the donkey fell into the river, kicked off her ties, and swam away. "I am so glad to be rid of those fools," thought the donkey as she swam to freedom. "If they could just make up their minds and think for themselves, they wouldn't take bad advice from strangers. If you try to please everyone, you won't please anyone." That day, the man and the boy didn't have a donkey to carry their things home from the market. They had to carry it all themselves. And from then on, they always made their own decisions and didn't worry about people criticizing them. The last image we looked at was an etching of the donkey. Now that the donkey is free of the man and the boy, what do you think the donkey would do next? Draw or write about the donkey's next adventure. We hope you have fun.
Thank you for joining us for Stories in Art at the Yale University Art Gallery. We hope you enjoyed listening and looking with our storytellers.